Without this guide, you'll have to choose a side, and only one of these races will survive. What's up everyone, Big Dan here, and today I'm going to show you how to save both the Geth and Quarians in Mass Effect 3. This outcome will result in peace between the Geth and Quarians, and a whole heap of war assets to help you fight the Reapers. I'll be walking through all the steps you need to take in Mass Effect 2 and 3 in order to get the peaceful outcome. Without further ado, let's dive right in. The requirements to achieve peace between the Geth and Quarians are the most complicated set of circumstances in the entire Mass Effect trilogy. Most of the big decisions you will make that impact the Geth-Quarian conflict occur in Mass Effect 2. For starters, you must import a save file from Mass Effect 2 with all of these decisions and outcomes. Tali must be exonerated during her trial and not exiled. You must choose to activate Legion rather than sell him off to Cerberus. And of course, Legion and Tali must both survive the final mission of the game. Then in Mass Effect 3, Shepard must have at least 4 bars in reputation score before the priority Rannoch mission is complete, and you have to complete the side mission to destroy the Geth fighter squadrons on Rannoch. And to repeat myself, Tali and Legion must both be present, which is why we import the save file from Mass Effect 2 with the decisions I mentioned a few moments ago. In addition to these basic requirements, Mass Effect 3 also has a score sheet running in the background weighing different decisions you made related to the Geth and Quarians. This information comes from the Mass Effect Fandom page, which I'll link in the description. In order for peace to be possible, you need to score at least 5 points from the following decisions. For the rest of this video, I'll refer to this as the Peace Scoreboard. 5 of the 7 available points come from decisions you make in Mass Effect 2, meaning the fate of the Geth and Quarians is mostly determined before you even start playing Mass Effect 3. The major Mass Effect 2 choices are as follows. If Tali is exonerated at her trial and not exiled, that is worth 2 points. During Legion's personal quest, if you destroy the Geth heretics, that is also worth 2 points. Finally, if you peacefully resolve the confrontation between Tali and Legion with a Renegade or Paragon speech check, that is worth 1 point. I'll walk through exactly how to do all of this in a moment, but first let's talk about the major decisions in Mass Effect 3. If you complete the mission to destroy the Geth squadron on Rannoch, that is worth 1 point. Then, if you save Quarian Admiral Chorus on Rannoch, not his men, that is also worth 1 point. Both of these missions must be completed prior to launching the assault on Rannoch. Let's walk through how to do each of these point by point, starting with Mass Effect 2 and Tallys Trial. When it comes to the Geth and Quarian peace, the most important decisions you'll make are in Tallys Trial in Mass Effect 2. If Tali is found guilty of treason, you will not be able to achieve peace between the Quarians and Geth. There are 3 ways to get Tali exonerated. The first, and by far the worst of the options, is to go against Tali's wishes and present evidence of her father's crimes at the trial.
Tali Zora is innocent. Rail's team deliberately repaired and reactivated the Geth as part of weapons research.
If you do this, Tali will be exonerated, but you will lose her loyalty.
I'm still going to back you. I'll fight at your side. Just don't talk to me unless you need something.
Without Tali's loyalty, there is a good chance that she will die during the final mission of the game. It is technically possible for her to survive this and allow you to broker a peace deal in Mass Effect 3, but there are much better options here, so I don't recommend going this route and using the evidence against her father during the trial. The second way to exonerate Tali is by passing either a Renegade or Paragon speech check during the final part of the trial.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
The requirement for this is fairly high, so I wouldn't bank on this as your only option. In my Paragon playthrough, I was able to pass this speech check, but I was unable to do so with my Renegade Shepard, despite having a pretty high score in Renegade. The third and most surefire way to exonerate Tali is by rallying the crowd during the final portion of the trial.
Look at them, all of you. They don't care about Tali. All they care about is their war with the Geth.
This will only work if you did not turn over Vitor to Cerberus at the end of the Freedom's Progress mission near the beginning of the game, and if you saved Karl Rieger during Tally's recruitment mission on Haestrom. In order to save him, you need to take out the Geth Colossus before he bleeds out if Rieger is involved in the fight. Alternatively, you can persuade him to stay out of the fight by asking him to stand down and then choosing a Paragon interrupt. If you did both of these things, then Vitor and Karl Rieger will come to Tally's defense when you rally the crowd.
Wait! Shepard is right! Tali saved me. She doesn't deserve to be exiled.
Damn straight. Tally's done more for this fleet than you assholes ever will. You're pissing on everything I fought for, everything Tali fought for. So if you exile her, you might as well do the same to me.
With Tally's exoneration, you've earned 2 points on the peace scoreboard. Tally's continued high standing in Quarian society is crucial because it means having one additional voice of reason who is taken seriously by the other Quarian admirals during the events of Mass Effect 3. The next big decision point comes during Legion's personal quest near the end of Mass Effect 2. At the end of the quest, you'll have to make a call about whether to rewrite or destroy the Geth heretics. In this case, you'll want to destroy them to gain +2 points on our peace scoreboard. If you choose to rewrite them instead, you will earn 0 points. You can still achieve peace if you rewrote the Geth heretics, but you pretty much have to do everything else right or you won't have enough points on the peace scoreboard. So why is destroying the Geth heretics the better option here? The reason for this is because rewriting the heretics means there are more Geth around to fight the Quarians in Mass Effect 3. This larger Geth force inflicts heavier casualties on the Quarians during the Geth Dreadnought mission.
The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
These casualties make the Quarian admirals less favorable to peace with the Geth, having seen many of their brothers and sisters die in the war against them. So destroy the Geth heretics instead, and you will earn another 2 points on the peace scoreboard. After you've completed both Legion and Tally's loyalty missions, a cutscene will trigger where Tali is pointing a gun at Legion. If you can resolve this conflict without choosing a side, with either a Renegade or Paragon speech check, you will earn 1 point on the peace scoreboard. As far as I know, you have to pass the speech check in the first conversation to gain the +1 point on the peace scoreboard. During my Renegade playthrough, I was not able to pass the initial check, so I sided with Tali. I was able to regain Legion's loyalty with a Renegade speech check in a separate conversation, but I do not believe that doing this will allow you to regain that point on the peace scoreboard. It's only a single point though, so if you can't pull this one off, there are other ways to make up the losses. So don't sweat this one too much. Finally, the last important necessary outcome from Mass Effect 2 is that both Legion and Tali need to survive the final mission of the game. I have an entire video on how to save everyone during the final mission of Mass Effect 2, link in the description if you want to check that out. But basically, if you've completed both Tali and Legion's loyalty missions, retained their loyalty during the confrontation, and managed to assign everyone to suitable roles during the suicide mission, then both Tali and Legion should easily survive. Now that we've covered all the major decisions you should make during Mass Effect 2, let's move on to Mass Effect 3. After the Geth Dreadnought mission, you will receive 2 side quests before the Quarians launch their assault on Rannoch. The first mission involves tracking Admiral Chorus, whose escape pod crashed on the planet. During this mission, you need to rescue Admiral Chorus instead of his civilian crew.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Saving Chorus will net you +1 point on the peace scoreboard. Chorus is also a valuable war asset in himself, worth 75 points, so saving him is a good idea. Admiral Chorus is an interesting character in his own right. He is the only anti-war voice on the Quarian Admiralty Board. He feels that the Quarians wronged the Geth by trying to shut them down in the past.
She wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. A people we created. A people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Interestingly, he was one of the major voices in favor of Tally's exile in Mass Effect 2, and evokes some pretty strong emotions from Tali during the trial.
But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
On the other hand, he becomes a major ally in the peace effort in Mass Effect 3, so it's important that you save him. The second side mission in this chapter involves taking out a group of Geth fighter squadrons to make it easier for the Quarians to land on Rannoch. Completing this quest is a requirement for achieving peace, so do not skip it. There are no major decision points during the quest itself though. Simply complete the quest and you will gain another point on the peace scoreboard. If you did everything correctly, then peace between the Geth and Quarians will be possible at the end of Priority Rannoch. After Shepard defeats the Reaper, the Geth are no longer under the sway of the old machines. Admiral Garrel seizes the opportunity to launch an attack on the now defenseless Geth fleet. Legion protests and asks Shepard's permission to upload the Reaper code that will make the Geth fully sentient and allow them to defend themselves. Tali begs Shepard not to allow this, saying that the Quarians will be destroyed if the Geth are reactivated. Here you need to allow Legion to upload the code. If you have at least 5 points on the peace scoreboard, then Tali will be able to help convince the Quarian admirals to stand down and call off their assault. Next, Shepard also needs to pass either a Renegade or Paragon speech check to fully convince the Quarian fleet to stand down. This is why Shepard needs 4 bars in reputation. Here is how the full scene plays out if peace between the Geth and Quarians is secured.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard, Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Tallys? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tali, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please, kill us alive.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard, Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Kill us alive.
After the mission, you will gain both the Geth and Quarian fleets as war assets for a whopping 1,300 total military strength combined. Tali joins your crew and is available as a squad mate for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, Legion dies during Priority Rannoch, regardless of the outcome. Tali will also comment on how the Geth are helping the Quarians rebuild on Rannoch.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
So there you have it, how to achieve peace between the Quarians and Geth in Mass Effect 3. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Mass Effect and RPG videos. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. See ya!
You are welcome to return to Rannoch Admiral with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.